Hi and welcome to the channel where we are storytelling and role-playing in Crusader Kings 3. We are playing as the head of a House Korp, rulers of Sweden, and this is King Askel, our main character. He is the third king of our line, House Korp, and in the last episode we reformed our fate, Outsmarted fate. It's been something that we have been working on for a long time, and there's been a lot of storytelling behind this. If you've been watching before, you know about this, and if you haven't, and if you're curious about my storytelling and the way we've had to traverse to get to this reformed fate, you will just have to go back in the playlist and watch my previous episodes. In between episodes, because we just reformed our faith, but most people in my court I noticed was still believing in the old Outsmarted. So I spent, I think, 15 minutes, or at least 10 minutes, clicking on each and every one of them to convert them, and they were almost all of them was happy to do this, but they really should. Because when you reform, the vassals, all vassals who like you and are not strong zealots of the old faith that you're reforming from, they convert automatically. But none of the people in your court apparently converts, and if that is intended, it is fair. But I really wish in this instant there would have been a quality of life button to ask all the people in your court that are willing to do so to convert, so that I had to go through this interface here and click on each and every one of these people here to convert them. And this would probably start popping in as soon as we run the game. And we will soon see about running the game. It's time for us to go and do some conquering, I think. I've been looking towards two options. The first one is Finland here. For historically, Swedish vikings were known to go eastwards. They settled on the coastlines here, and they went down the rivers and founded kingdoms in Russia and such. And they went all the way down to Byzance, and they traded with the Arabs in the Caspian Sea. That's what the Swedish Vikings traditionally did. And also my queen here, she is of House Itkonen, and she is a Karelian, and she has a lot of claims to lands here. So she is probably trying to convince the king that he should conquer here, especially since because he had another wife before her, and his children with this previous wife, it was Bielgavovi. Yeah, Bielgavovi. I remember her. I liked her. Too bad she died. But anyway, her children are first in line to inherit. So Queen Tuaria here, she probably is looking to secure some lands for her children, and she thinks that these lands should be in Finland. So that is definitely something that we will keep in mind. And also, if we at some point want to form an empire, the Empire of Scandinavia, we would need some more lands here to do this. Another option is England, and I think this is the best choice because we are allied here with the House Ivaring, and we have been helping them conquering up north in England. And there's kind of a battle of ideas going on in Britain here. The Outsmarted people here and the Christians down here. So I think it looks like it is a good time to strike England now. The English king himself, he is weak. He is having a peasant revolt, which will hurt him even further. He is also defending against someone trying to conquer a small county. He has allies. It's Alba. We recently helped Söderö to defeat Alba, So they they have decent strength, but they shouldn't be much of a threat. The King of England is also allied to West Francia. West Francia is ruled by this 1-year-old, and although he has decent strength, he is in an internal war against someone trying to claim the kingdom from him, so he will be occupied with this. So I think it is a good time to conquer a kingdom for Askill. As a Viking character, you have this CB, invade kingdom. You can only do one of those in your lifetime, so you should consider which kingdom you should choose, but this looks like a really good one to take. Cost us 1000 prestige, but we have lots of prestige, so let's get this war going. I think I will call on Söderöja to help. It will cost me a little bit prestige, but they can take care of Alba up in the north here. And then we have our rally point here, and I think this is good. We can then embark and go straight to England. We could use our little holding up here, but we have so many troops that I think it's best if they all gather in Holland. Raise all armies. It will take them about a month to gather. And here is an event. I think this is a new one, introduced with the Friends and Foes DLC. This event is with my court tutor and court physician Thorin, and my son and ward and friend. I've become friends with this son, that's interesting. My king here, this will be his first friend. He is a shy man, so he's not a people's person. But apparently he likes this Emunder here. He is a curious boy doing a learning education, so they have that in common. He is also just, trusting and ambitious, Emunder. But let's take a look at this event. He has just finished a lesson held by Thorin on the management of the treasury and the gold therein. Emunder seems to have taken the lesson to heart with a reinforced sense of justice. He is constantly talking about how everyone, from the highest king to the lowest chandler, plays their part in the economy of the realm. So I can make him keep the trait just, or make him become greedy, or callous. But no, I don't. Even though my king here doesn't have the trait just himself, he has... there's nothing in his personality that would suggest that he wouldn't like his son here being just. Justice is a good trait, and he is not a greedy man, and he is not a callous man either, so this will be the obvious choice. And I think this, because I seem to remember when I read the patch notes and for the Friends and Foes and the Bastion update, that they have done some tweaking with the choices you get when you are the guardian of a child, and this would be one of them, because I don't remember this one from earlier. So he is now a just boy. And here is an inspiration. It's Anunder. He is doing something for me, and he approaches me with a thoughtful expression and says, "Is there anyone special to you, my lord?" He must read my irritation at such a personal question from my face, because he continues, "I mean, is there anyone you wish to dedicate your commissioned artifact to? It is turning out well. A meaningful inscription would make it feel even more personal." I don't really remember what it is he is doing. Does it say here? Yeah, he's forging a brooch, a metalsmith inspiration. So I can dedicate this to my queen, or to the Allfather, and maybe, yeah, I think he likes Queen Tuari here. As of yet, this hasn't been a love story. My grandfather he was a lustful man, and he had love stories, but for Askill and Tuari, I think it's more a marriage of, it's business, this marriage. But that's not, I still think he likes and respects her, so maybe I would dedicate this to her. And here is a lot of people agreeing to conversion. This was what I spoke of before. Look at all this right clicking I have had to do. My hand is aching from this. So if anyone, if the YouTube algorithms tells me that there are at moment of recording 38 people coming back to watch my stuff. More people are clicking on my videos and clicking away, but 38 people are returning to watch my stuff. And if any of you by chance is from Paradox, please consider do some quality of life changes where you can just click convert all courtiers that are willing to agree, so that I won't have to go and right click this much in the future. That's just a small nuisance, but still. And here is my ally joining this war. That's also good, right? And my armies are still gathering. And here is a child born to my niece Voislava Audgi and my player and son. Yeah, he is my player heir, and he's married to this Audgi woman. And this would be their first child. And since our reformed faith has equality between the genders, Ragnhilda here would be his heir, his first heir. And look, she is quick and pretty. She looks like a good character, so maybe in the future we will play as her. I think I will name her Auder. Auder she would have been my aunt. She was the daughter of my grandfather, and she was his favorite child, and she's the grandmother of the current Jarl of Utrecht of our house. I think I will like to have Auder's name remembered in the future, so I will change from Ragnhilda to Auder. May you grow strong and wise. Someone is scheming. My sister Ragnhilda is plotting to kill this courtier. I think this will give me reason to arrest her. I'm not sure I would arrest her anyway, but I would think that being exposed as someone plotting to murder would be reason enough to have them arrested. So France joined in the war on the side of England here. Here is my daughter Gyda leading this force here. Yeah, here's this Yngling Jarl, who's a good siege commander. I will make him take charge of the onagers and the levies, and they should go try to siege down the English capital there. I will send some backup so that the King of England doesn't get any ideas. Send them there first, and then maybe we should see about sending the rest of our forces to France to see if we can take their capital. It would be good if we could capture this little boy king they have on the throne there. It's my cat. I gave my cat to Chiefess Asta of House Trolley here, and she's doing well. She likes to try grooming the hens, so it looks like Asta is taking good care of my cat. Chiefess Asta here, she's probably the oldest remembered character in our story. She was the daughter of Bercy, a champion who distinguished himself in our very first war, a war where my grandfather conquered the chiefdom of Nordmark and gave it to Bercy. And she still holds on to this. Sadly, it looks like her house name will vanish with her because her heir is of her husband's house, Stake. But I am relieved that she is taking good care of my little cat Shadow. Had to give him away because my wife was allergic to him. The King of England had called on the Knights Templar to assist him. Here is my daughter Gyda. She is also a good siege commander, so maybe she is the one that should go see about sieging France. And then we have a strong army here with a lot of men at arms and such. Let's have my best commander, Chieftain Vagn, lead them. He can come with, he can accompany my daughter down here. So they have gathered some forces here. I think this is the Holy Order they called on. Yes, and this is the English king. Oh no, he also got some... he got himself some mercenaries, so they have a significant strength here. We shall have then have to see about gathering some strength of our own. Here's an event, the Age of the World. It's with my son and heir, who's also my realm priest. I have been studying the ancient religious texts and the writings of scholars, and they all seem to agree that the world will end 6,000 years after its creation. By my calculations, we are less than a century away. However, my son and heir Stadgarder urges me to keep it to myself, leave it to the elders, and avoid panic. What if your calculations are wrong? My character is having some theories about Ragnarök, the end of the world. He could go with everyone deserves to know the truth and gain some lifestyle experience and some prestige, but lose piety, and his son here will lose opinion of him. I can get stressed by saying that he has a reasonable point, or I could gain more lifestyle experience and consult with more Godar on this. I think I will go for this, because my king here, he is a learned man, an astute intellectual, and he is always a man that's striving to go to the bottom with matters of learning and knowledge. And this gave me a new perk for my learning lifestyle. I think, I took this profit here. I think sanctioned loopholes could be good, and I think we should work our way down to scholar, because that will give us some good stuff. Let's see if we can land here in Portsmouth. We don't want to land in the arm straight into these men here. And maybe if we land, they might try to, because these armies are not my best. I should be careful. Here is my niece, Jarl Björg Freisdotter. She is a vassal of ours. She's of our house and a vassal Norway. She is inviting my daughter to visit her court. Yeah, she will be there. And here's another event. It's with my ward. He was one of these, I think, Vemundur here. He came to us from our family in France, maybe. He is the son of Edla here, and she is the daughter of my cousin. So this is a very distant relative. But he's my ward. The king took a liking to him because he's a charming boy, and he thought that he would take care of be his guardian. And here he is expressing doubt over a harsh judgment of a lowly thief. So I can make him cynical, just, or temperate. He's a cynical man himself, so I will go with this. Oh, here comes my ally now to help, so I think it will be safe to land. Looks like there's no one in France to stop my daughter from landing there and sieging their capital at least. And it looks like... but we still have this recently disembarked. So maybe we should just... maybe we shouldn't be rash here. So my daughter is sieging Paris, that is good at least. While we are here in England. So it looks like they are gonna try to... I wonder where they are going. Maybe they will try to engage my force here. That wouldn't be good, because they would definitely win this if they did. That means that I can just go and start sieging their capital, and we will have to keep an eye on. Now he formed an alliance with this king of Bavaria, who is a strong ruler, and he joined in this war as well. So this war is Bavaria is strong here, but they are far away. Maybe I should, because I am allied with Volin here as well. So maybe I should call on him if he is calling more allies, I should do this as well. But my spy master, as someone is plotting to kill my antiquarian here. Why are you stop plotting to kill Brunhilde? Let's call on this chieftain as well then. If they are calling more allies, so should I. He joining. Here is Princess Skuld of Aquitaine. Yeah, she came to us a couple of episodes back when our family lost the kingdom of Aquitaine. You might be a king, but you're also a friendless bamboo, she says. The unprovoked anger expressed by my cousin Skuld comes as a complete surprise. She has been under a lot of stress lately, but to behave like this. So she's irritable, and that is... she is taking it out on me. It's good because I lost stress from this. So that's good. They are definitely trying to stop me from sieging Paris here, looks like. So maybe I will have to abandon this siege here or reinforce it. Oh, I got this brooch. It will give me prestige gain and seduce scheme power. It was Anundr who made it. An ornate brooch of very fine craftsmanship. It consists of a jet cabochon mounted on a silver fastener. This is lovely. I will have to take a look at this brooch then. Can I equip this? Yeah. I've got a lot of trinkets now. I wonder if we will have time to siege Paris before they get here. Looks like my ally is here helping as well. Here they come, and they will come with reinforcements because they sent 2 armies this way, so they have another 3,000 men coming. Do I have a logistician? Oh, I took a chance there that I would have time to siege Paris, but it looks like it is best if we run. They will still catch me here, and they will win. It wasn't a good idea to try. I was hoping that they would stick around in England, but they saw my weakness here and they went for it. It's a reasonable decision of the AI, and it will be a good win for them here. Oh, Jarl Sigurdur passed away. He was the Jarl of Denmark here, and now I suppose this is good because this Jarl Rikissa here, she likes me much better. Is she willing to convert? Yes, it looks like. This is good. I will ask her to convert to our new reformed faith. They just crushed my army here. They had so much better troops. So this was a bad decision for me. Yeah, I calculated that they would stay in England and try to defeat us there. So, and that I could snatch Paris and this boy king there, but that was a miscalculation, bad strategic decision. So, but I still think we should be able to win this war here. Yeah, she converted this new Jarl of Shelland. That is great. At least we are doing good progress with our sieges here in England. And here I took his son hostage. He should be... yeah, he is worth some war score. That is great. Earldom of Dorset here is another one of his personal holdings. So I will send this siege army there. And then this army can be under the command of my daughter Gyda and go siege there. we should have enough strength here now that we should be, if they return with those, this is a strong army from here, that we should be able to get together and defeat them in battle if that is the case. But I'm running low on gold, so can I ransom some people? Here I captured a Carling. They always have claims. Maybe I should take her as a concubine, because no one is willing to pay for her release. She is forgiving, trusting and content. Maybe. What concubines do I have at the moment? What is this? No, that's not me. That explains it. I thought that somehow that my reform religion thing made it so that I couldn't have concubines. Yeah, let's set Svanhildur here aside. Her time of being a woman of Korp men might be at an end. She has had quite a story. She was married to one of my brothers. They got married, but he was sick in typhus, I seem to remember. He died before they had time to consummate the marriage, so my father made her his concubine, and then Askild here also made her his concubine. But now I think it is time to dismiss her. She can now go and do what she wants with her life. So maybe she will get up to some fun stuff, and then I will take Princess Gerbega here as my new concubine. She hates me now. So let's see what comes of this. We could get some children with claims on France. Could be fun. But sadly no prisoners worth ransoming. That's too bad, because this war is costing us money. My wife and queen is pregnant, and here it looks like they are sending some forces this way. So let's, if they are trying to engage this army perhaps. Yes, it looks like they're going for this. So let's reinforce there and make sure that who is commanding this. It is my daughter. She is a great siege commander, but not as good a battle commander. So let's take command of this battle myself. They will have a penalty for disembarking here. It looks like they are trying to scale the cliffs of Dover, and I will reinforce with this. If they changed their mind when they saw that we strengthened our position there, and now they're going for this instead. And there's also a siege commander there, so let's take command of this siege myself and send all our reinforcement this way, except for this army who will keep pitching over here. I hope that they will not be able to defeat us before I can get my reinforcements there. That wouldn't be good. It looks like, yeah, they actually did. That was not good, so we'll have to chase them now. And again, I will take command of this myself. Another scheme at court. It is, he is my spy master, Jarl Magnus, and someone is trying to kill my daughter here. That is like that. Let's try and chase them down. Hopefully my ally will join when we do. It looks like we're gonna catch them here. Yeah, our vanguard caught them, and hopefully our reinforcements will make it there in time for us to win this fight. Archpriestess Auder, she's of Westphalen. It's where the holy tree Irminsul is located. She is by many considered a paragon of ascetic virtue. Her spotless conduct and tireless work as a scholar and a preacher have helped to reinvigorate the faith significantly in the last few years. Yeah, our fervor increased by this. That's great. Yeah, it looks like we're winning here, and it will be a good win for. This is a Battle of Salisbury here. It's we caught their strong army, and it looks like we're winning, but it's kind of an even battle. They have a lot of good troops on their side as well, but we are winning, and this will give us, I hope, a lot of war score and send them packing. He is calling on even more allies, so the numbers are even, but I think that we have the strength that our forces are combined and gathered here. So they are retreating up here, up to towards East Anglia, and there are some more reinforcement, maybe from Bavaria, arriving. So let's keep, since they are... Oh, here I captured some. Prince Cedric. That is a good... My daughter caught him in the siege of Luz. That is good news. And here is someone returning from the Varangian Guard. This is kind of strange, because I appointed him Riksgård Realm Priest when he was a Varangian. But anyway, here he is returning, and I barely recognize my son and heir Starkadr as he enters my great hall. I am home, father, Starkadr bellows. There have been many a time I thought I would never see these shores again, but I am finally back. As strange as it is to see my son after all these years, I cannot deny that I am impressed with his Greek dress, his foreign jewelry, and the heavy coffer he has brought with him. So he served this Basileus Joannes as a Varangian. Now he has returned, and he got this Varangian trait, which is great for him. And he now can marry this Voislava Audgi. Looks like they had already got married, even though he was away. That's fair. So she maybe she went down to live with him in Miklagård. This good, I will gain prestige and gold from this. Welcome home. And let's take a look at this. I caught some Duchess here. She's worth 50. She's not worth any war score, so I will ransom her. And this is probably, he's the heir, so he should be worth war score. And here's this man. Is he worth? No. And here's another heir, maybe. So I have two heirs. They should both be worth war score, I think. I also think that it's time to end this episode here. We will have to end with a cliffhanger, this conquest of England. If you want to encourage me to keep on doing my role-playing, let's play storytelling stuff, consider subscribing. This will encourage me to keep on uploading to YouTube. With that being said, thank you for watching. I hope I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.